The courtroom was tense. Every cough, shuffle, and whispered word magnified in the silence. Donald J. Trump sat at the defense table, his face a mask of defiance as Judge Juan Merchan prepared to speak. The hush-money criminal trial, already a lightning rod of controversy, had just taken a sharp turn. The issue was not about the payments to Stormy Daniels, nor the mounting legal arguments, but about Trump's words outside the courtroom. Bound by a gag order that prohibited him from publicly attacking jurors, witnesses, and others connected to the trial, Trump had ignored those restrictions. His posts on social media, sharp and cutting, targeted his former lawyer Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels herself. Even subtle references to the jury had found their way into his public comments. The judge's patience had worn thin. Reading aloud from the offending posts, Judge Merchan's tone was cold, unwavering. He paused after each one, giving the room a moment to absorb the gravity of the violation. Then came the ruling. Trump had violated the gag order multiple times, and the court would not let it pass. "You violated the terms of this court order," Judge Merchan said firmly. "You are hereby held in contempt." The words seemed to hang in the air. Even for a man as accustomed to controversy as Trump, the declaration carried weight. Then the penalty followed, a $9,000 fine, broken into $1,000 for each individual violation. The courtroom reacted in a wave of whispers and rustling papers, reporters' pens flying across their notepads. Trump's lawyers shifted uncomfortably, whispering hurriedly to their client. The fine itself was not crippling for a man of Trump's wealth, but the symbolism was undeniable. A former president of the United States had just been fined for contempt in a criminal trial. Judge Merchan leaned forward slightly, his voice steady but sharpened with warning. "This court will not tolerate further disregard. Continued violations may result in additional fines or even jail time." The message was clear. The gag order was not optional. Outside the courthouse, the fine immediately became ammunition in the wider battle of public opinion. Trump's supporters shouted into cameras that it was all part of the witch hunt, a campaign designed to muzzle their candidate and weaken his 2024 bid. They saw the gag order not as a legal safeguard, but as political censorship, an attack on his right to speak freely. Protesters on the other side countered that the fine was a necessary step to protect the process, to ensure jurors and witnesses could participate without fear of intimidation or retaliation. Back inside, Trump sat with his arms crossed, his expression a mixture of irritation and defiance. He whispered to his attorney, shaking his head. "They won't stop," he muttered, "but neither will